Okay, ladies, and I really should be walking in the other direction because the sun is in my eye. But, so I know how y'all done probably bought it just like I bought it too. There is the little bands that everybody's wearing on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. No matter where you look, you can't help but to see it. So, I bought two. I bought a little cheap one thinking they was all the same thing. Oh, and then let me back up. Mind you, when I lost a bunch of weight before, I ain't gonna say a bunch of weight, it was like 30 pounds. I lost about 30 pounds before. I had I saw a video with an African woman with the same thing. She's about the elastic off of Amazon, and she sold some hooks on it so she could hook it together. So this little binding thing ain't nothing new. But I got one. I bought a cheap one. Cause I'm thinking they all the same thing, and it's probably just like what I already ordered. But I won't have to sew any hooks or anything on it. Wrong. It was really short. And I'm short and round, and I got a high butt, so it's hard to find stuff to shape because my butt is like where my belly button is, if that makes sense to you. I don't know. But anyway, so the little cheap one, it didn't work. It would probably work for somebody less shapely or on the slimmer side without as much tummy, because I see people putting it on all the time. They don't have no. I'm like, why are you even wearing shapewear or fupa wear? So, we see those and they go across the top of their butt. To go across the top of my butt is not an option. It's not going to happen or whatever. So, and you know what, just so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. This is butt. This is the bottom of my stomach where you would want to put it, but it's about belly button level. Still probably can't see what I'm talking about because I'm walking and holding the camera. But for you, if you're more curvy, that's not going to work. It is not going to work at all, because trying to not put it on the top of your butt but get the bottom of your stomach, it's just not going to work. But I found a solution. I also I went on ahead and spent the money and ordered a better quality one, which better quality really just meant longer. And the same thing, I can't wrap the bottom of my stomach, or if I do wrap the bottom and wrap everything, it starts rolling on top of my butt, and then right about belly button area, which is probably the biggest part of my stomach, I would think, is near my belly button. It tries to poke out. And at that point, it looked terrible. And I won't say they're too uncomfortable, because they not that. It's if you used to wearing waist trainers, and I've been wearing fajas and girdles since middle school. So if you're used to wearing that stuff, it's probably not that uncomfortable, because you used to it. And anything you used to, it ain't gonna be that bad. But anyway, the solution that I found is I put on my waist trainer, and then, because the waist trainer pull the bottom of my stomach in, and then wear it. And I'm sure all my short girls have this problem. The waist trainer, I just flip it up in the back so it can sit on top of my butt, if that makes sense. I don't know. But if you're short, you probably know what I'm talking about. So I did that. And then in the middle, which is my biggest part, and then where you want the most snatch at, because you want the snatch to be in the waist to give you the hourglass look. That is where I wrap the elastic. Let me see if I can. Don't get your finger off the camera. Hold this and show y'all. But that is what I did. Put my trainer on. Y'all can see that That's the biggest part. And in the back, the waist trainer is just flipped up, and there we go. And I feel like I got a little support there, and I'm not. My thing with waist trainers and shapers and all that stuff. This is my opinion on how they work. Wearing a waist trainer is not gonna make you smaller, but with eating right and exercising a little bit, even if it's just walking, what I'm doing now, eating right and exercising a little bit, your weight can start to come down. Now, the compression, and I could be wrong because I'm not a doctor or scientist or nothing. I just know what my body be doing. So when you compress it and it compresses you into that hourglass, I can wear my waist trainer all day and then get ready to go out and take it off, and I still have that shape. Now, by the time I wake up in the morning, I spray it back out. But I feel like that it's a temporary snatch. It ain't like a plastic surgery or nothing like that. And I don't wear none tight enough to, like corsets or nothing, to move my bones or squish my organs or nothing like that. I'm just wearing the $20, $25 latex Giannis off Amazon. But that's my thing. That's what it does. But just don't think you're gonna put on some shapewear or put on a wrap, because I've watched so many videos about these wraps, trying to figure out how to use it, and they were all stupid. And I'm not shaming nobody bigger, but it's not gonna do nothing for you but make you look like SpongeBob. So if you're bigger, don't even worry about it. Just get to the part in your journey where it can help you. And I say that because I don't want nobody jumping on me or feel like I'm trying to fat shame somebody or something. But if you try to put one of them big fat hamburgers on a White Castle bun, it just ain't gonna fit. It's gonna be some meat hanging out, right? So same thing I'm trying to say. But because even now I am I'm considered obese, but I'm not obese. And most people, I don't know, maybe by the standards, maybe we should follow that chart. I don't know, but I wasn't even 140 pounds in high school, and you could see the bones in my neck back then. Do I need to get to a healthy weight now? Yeah, because I got 2 chins and a couple necks. So, it is what it is. But I'm just saying, I just said all that for y'all won't feel like I don't know, whatever. Because y'all know how y'all get. I'll fuck around and turn my comments off. But, and then when you're trying to figure out how to use it, the Velcro part on the end, the hard part, let the Velcro face out, like away from you. And then that way, when you wrap that other side around, because I saw a lot of women saying, mine is defective. It's not defective. Put it on, let the Velcro face out. And then when you bring that other side around, it will connect to that piece where the Velcro is supposed to stick to. Remember that, because I was trying to do it. I saw a girl doing it on the video, and I was like, this don't work. And then you have to flip it. And then when you flip it, it rolls. If you don't put it on smoothly, it's going to roll, period. And I'm chunky, but I'm round chunky. So I'm just trying to figure out how to get the damn thing on. That was the best way that I could figure out how to put it on. What else can I give y'all some tips on that? Really, I wouldn't even. At this point, I done bought 3. And because I was trying to figure out what was the original, what was not. Ghetto, do not recommend. If anything, you can get the little cheap, long ass $10 roll off Amazon and wrap that around you. And sew your own Velcro on it if you want to be technical. And the one that I just got today, I took it on and took it off so many times that Didn't even wear it and walk around with it. But the little space where the Velcro is, that's coming apart. It's coming off the band. So I'm like, man, fuck this shit. That was all wasted some hard-earned money. So I just wouldn't, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't say get it. Just, you know, keep doing what you do. And for a smaller person, you might not be able to see it. But if you got some hips and dips, yeah, you're going to be able to see that joint. So just leave it alone. Leave it in your cart. Leave it where it's at unless you just got some money to waste. Because that's exactly what I did. Waste my money. I'm trying to find a stopping point in my walk so I can lean my camera on something and step back so y'all can kind of get a visual of what I'm talking about and why you just shouldn't waste your money. And I think I found a spot. Let me go down here and make sure it's not too muddy, because I ain't want to go nowhere where I was going to drop my little phone. I don't know if y'all can see that, but this is why I say I don't feel like this thing is just, because you can't, if you're chunky, you can't put this, I can't wrap this across the top of my butt. Now mind you, the waist trainer is already pressing the top of my butt down because it starts here. But my stomach starts here. So how do you suggest in trying to wrap it down? That doesn't work at all. It just don't. And then by me saying to put the Velcro facing out when you get to the end, the last piece will do that. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it'll snap to it. If you put it up here, it's gonna roll. It's gonna make that big back fat thing that the waist trainers make. It's just an uncomfortable waste of money. I wasted too many minutes of my life trying to figure out how to put that thing on, and I could have been walking for 45 more minutes or whatever. But anyway, that's my little review on the little TikTok stretchy waistbands. I hope it helps somebody to not waste their money on it. But all right, I'm out.